Hey coding bats. So basically in today's LeetCode problem 1979, here we have a problem: find greatest common divisor of array. And it is an easier problem, and the problem statement is given an array as nums, return the greatest common divisor of the smallest number and the largest number in the nums. The greatest common divisor of two numbers is the largest positive integer that evenly divides both numbers. So here in the given problem we have an array nums, and our task is to first find the smallest number as well as the largest number in the array nums. Once we have find the smallest number as well as the largest number, then after that we have to find the GCD, that means greatest common divisor for both number, that means the smallest number as well as the largest number. So we know very well what is greatest common divisor, as the definition is like also written here. The greatest common divisor of two numbers is the largest positive integers that evenly divides both numbers. Like here we have an example like the nums is equal to 2, 5, 6, 9 and 10. So by looking at this particular array, we can say that the smallest number from this array is like 2 and the largest number is like 10. So once we get the smallest number as well as the largest number, and if we perform an GCD over these numbers like 2 and 10, so here the GCD for this 2 and 10 is like 2. Okay, that means 2 is the number that can able to divide 2 as well as 10. Okay, similarly if I'm talking about the second number, second example here, so here we have nums is equal to like 7, 5, 6, 8 and 3. So while looking at this particular example here we can say that the smallest number is like 3 and the largest number is like 8. So if we are going to find about the GCD, that means greatest common divisor for these numbers, here output will be like 1. Okay, so here we have like, here we can say that the largest positive integers that evenly divides both numbers. So in that case here I'm actually getting 1, because after 1 we don't have any number that can divide 3 and 8. So that's why we're actually getting the largest positive integers that evenly divides both numbers like 1. So this is the definitions for GCD. Okay, and similarly if I'm talking about the third example here we have like 3, 3. So the largest as well as the smallest, both are considered as this number. Okay, so if we are going to find the greatest common divisor for both 3, 3, so we are actually getting 3. 3 can be divisible by itself. So these are the problems here. So our approach is to solve the problem here. Here first of all we are going to find the smallest number as well as the largest number. Okay, so step first we consider to find the largest and smallest number from the array. Okay, so here we can define it our int maximum number, which is I am declaring it as maxi, and I need to just put the initial value, okay, which we can set nums of 0. Okay, that means the first value, so that I can able to check. Okay, int mini is equal to, for finding the minimum value, nums of 0. Okay, now what I can do, I need to traverse inside the array. Okay, so for int I is equal to 0, I is like less than nums dot size. Okay, and then I plus plus. So while traversing inside the array nums, I need to check for each elements, and based on that element I need to get the minimum values as well as, or we can say that the smallest number as well as the largest number. Okay, so here I'm going to give the condition: if the maximum value, if the maximum value is like less than nums of I, okay, then in that case I need to just update the maximum value. That means here I can say that nums of I, that means I need to put those values, putting the maximum value to the maxi variable. Similarly I need to also like do those kinds of things also for minimum also, else if mini is like greater than nums of I, here I need to return mini as mini is equal to nums of I. Okay, that means we can say that putting the minimum value. Okay, so like if I'm actually returning those value, so that I can check whether I'm wrong or right, so I can just simply check mini and maxi. So if I try to compile and run, I can get the maximum value and minimum value. Okay, or just simply saying that mini value to check whether I'm getting the correct output or not. Okay, so let me check. Okay, so for the given array 756 and 683, here our output will be like 3, but I am actually getting 1. Okay, expected as 1, but my output is like 3. So basically I can say that yeah, I'm actually getting my minimum value as 3. Similarly, if I'm checking the maximum value also, so here for this time I'm actually getting 8 as an output here. Okay, no, 10 is also there in the array, so yeah, so by this way I can say that I'm getting the correct output. So at the last I have to return the GCD. So for that, here I can just simply use GCD of both. That means the maximum value as well as the minimum value. Okay, let's try to compile and run. So yeah, I got my GCD value. Let's try to compile and run, and it executes well. Let's try to submit it. So yeah, it's submitted. So yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Okay, here I'm actually returning GCD value from both maximum value and minimum value. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. This is the problem.